Hi everyone. This is Nick from Highbrow. Please subscribe to our channel. Smash the like button. Hey! Here is the lifestyle test that determined how childhood impact on love styles. Love is a complex and powerful force, one that plays out in a number of emotional, cognitive and social ways. When we love a person, we feel emotional arousal in their presence. We will also have a set of thoughts, or cognitions, about that person, and our previous experiences can shape our ideas about what we expect in our relationships. Childhood impact on love styles. Several studies have found that an event that occurs in childhood has the potential to shape the way that we love in the future. For example, children who experienced neglect or abuse in childhood have a hard time forming positive relationships as adults. Similarly, children who grow up in families where the parents are emotionally distant or narcissistic tend to have poor emotional responses in romantic relationships. For example, they may be socially disinterested and emotional avoidance. They may be particularly reliant on their partner to validate and act as a reliable ear, and may not be able to fully rely on their partner for support and comfort. People who experience sexual abuse or neglect during childhood have also had trouble forming successful relationships. Childhood and romantic love. The brain is particularly sensitive to our emotions during childhood, and these emotions can be very powerful in influencing our subsequent relationships. They also have a major impact on how we view our romantic relationships. A Harvard research project that investigated the impact of childhood on romantic love found that children whose parents died were significantly less likely to have strong romantic feelings towards their partner. But the research also showed that this emotional numbing could be reversed with the introduction of a significant loss for a partner, such as divorce or death, leading to the positive reappearance of emotional feeling for their partner. How early experiences affect love styles. When we are children, we will form initial, and sometimes lasting, impressions about a new person. And these impressions can greatly shape how we view the world and ourselves. For instance, someone who has grown up with parental controls on her social media accounts might always expect her partner to try and police her use of social media. We form our preferences about relationships during childhood, and our early experiences can be powerful in shaping the ways in which we understand love, relationships and our place in the world. For instance, research has shown that those with anxiety find it easier to form emotional attachments to their partners, as they are more willing to engage in riskier behavior, and would be more willing to tolerate certain adverse consequences. There are 5 types of love styles which evolve from childhood. The avoider. The avoider-oriented love style is common among people who come from performance-based families that encourage independence and discourage the expression of feelings or needs. Children learn to fulfill their requirements by themselves. So as adults they avoid emotions, and most often they don't express. They feel more independent and never rely on their love or soulmate. The pleaser. The spouses of pleasers say, "My mate is too clingy and always wants me to be in a good mood." The parents of these children always keep them cool and avoid conflict. The pleaser is an anxious person and tries to keep their partner happy and compassionate. The vacillator. The parents of this love style people were sporadic and unpredictable which interacting with their children. Most often these kids wait for the emotional response from the parents. Similar love style continue as adult and they move on quickly to love and then expect their partner for emotional care. If there is some sluggish response, they blame their partner and friction develops. The victim. They people often grown in a chaotic atmosphere with parents fighting, addiction and so on. Grown-up children become more tolerable or intolerable. They may have problem with building relationship and more submissive, controlled by others, or become a controller, trying to supersede others. They have very few positive skills to take to the marriage. The connector. It means like Jesus who gives love in healthy ways. These people can evaluate their strengths and weaknesses. They overcome their relational difficulties with apologies for their mistakes and move on well. Love and intimacy. On the cognitive side, our love styles will be based on 5 factors. One study found that narcissists, who think of themselves as more lovable than the average person, are more likely to feel love for themselves, and maybe other people, and less likely to be satisfied with themselves. Those high on agreeableness are more likely to feel affection and connection for others, and want to form close, intimate relationships with others. If you love yourself, you are less likely to experience negative emotions in love. This might be due to the fact that people high in self-esteem have fewer feelings of loneliness, anger, jealousy, or sadness. Love for intimacy, a related cognitive factor that plays a part in love, is relationship intimacy. Hope you have learned about the childhood impact on love styles. And if you want more videos on highbrow, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. If you feel the content is useful, please hit the like button. I really hope this video helps, and if you have any questions or doubts, please leave a comment below and we will revert back.